BathWater. I know whenever I talk about white Jesus, a lot of you cats say, damn, Freeman, hurry up and get to the point, man. I'm trying to understand the game. I ain't trying to have no religious talk with you. Why can't you just stick to the point? Let's talk chips. And the reason why I do it primarily is for black people. You know that. But the number one reason is to get you to understand simple logic. See, if you're clouded by something else, a hardcore belief that you hold, then no matter what I say to you, you ain't gonna get over it. So no matter how much proof people give you about Jesus, about the story of the Bible and it came from Egypt, no matter what anybody tell you, you're gonna have an irrational belief that's gonna override everything else. I have a friend of mine who's a pastor, and whenever I kind of, I try to keep the Jesus talk on a minimum. And he said, I don't care what you're saying, Freeman. I still love my white Jesus. It's a joke. He says to me all the time. In other words, I know the truth. I know that it don't make no sense. I still love my white Jesus. In this chip game, you have to learn that you might be so tainted with the ideas you have in your head that the only way you're going to clear yourself to get these chips is to throw everything away. So you got to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know what I mean? You got to throw away the whole thing. See, some of y'all think I'm telling you to learn how to tie y'all shoes different, to learn how to do this and learn how to do that. I'm telling you that if the way you have come up so far hasn't resulted in millions, then any of the bullshit that you have been carrying to this point needs to be thrown the fuck out, because it does not work. You know what I'm saying? And you keep holding on to it. How many books are you going to read? You know what I'm saying? Trying to learn how to make money. How many seminars are you going to attend? Trying to listen, pick up game and learn how to make money. How much bullshit you going to try? Trying to figure out how to make money. And none of them work. But you think you accumulate knowledge. How you accumulate knowledge when everything you've done hasn't produced the millions you see? What the fuck are you accumulating? It's like a little kid accumulating marbles. When I was a kid, we played marbles. And if I had a sticker, we thought that was better than a cat's eye. We had different kinds. Sometimes we would break open a spray can and then it had all that paint, that little marble inside. We play with that sometimes. And as a kid, we assigned different values to things. Like this one's worth a lot because it's a sticker. This one's a boulder. This one's this, right? And we assigned different values. And then I grew up and realized them marbles ain't worth shit. It's a bag of them for $1 at the 99-cent store. But if you would have asked me as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Them marbles ain't worth shit, little Freeman. Why don't you throw them all away? Ain't worth shit. This is real money. No, man. Look, I got like 20 stickers, right? And I got, you know what I'm saying? Look at this cat's eye I got. So everything I value was bullshit. Everything. If I accumulated 1 million marbles and had them sitting in nice cases when you came in my house as a grown fucking man, you would say, that motherfucker love marbles, but that shit ain't nothing but a goddamn piece of shaped stone or glass or plastic or whatever they making the fuck out of them now. Right? And you would just say, that motherfucker, he's still a kid. Similar to y'all motherfuckers with them tennis shoes and got everything. When I see all y'all tennis shoes, I'm like, y'all motherfuckers, boy. That's besides the point. What I'm trying to get you to understand is, if whatever you have been doing so far has not made money, has not produced results, do not add that shit to your game. It's like sitting there and the water's starting to get stagnant and you add more bullshit to it, and you think because you have a lot of shit, I read a lot of books, seen a lot of seminars, I shook a lot of hands, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting to blow up because I can't wait to use all that I've learned when I make $1 million. And I always use the conversation, mostly cats are men, so I could talk to you about women easier, but if the angle that you tried to speak to a girl did not work, one of your homies said, hey man, stop saying that dumb shit. You ain't won with that shit yet. Right? I mean, that's what I say. Hey babe, you know what I'm saying? You running through my mind. Man, get out of here with that corny shit, homie. Stop saying that shit. Right? But that's only if you have friends. See, let me tell you what's really fucked up about this chip chase and what a lot of you cats are going through. You don't know So you keep searching. And then you think it's a tidbit of this, a tidbit of that, tidbit of this, tidbit of that. You listen to cats who made it. You say, oh, you know what? I'm going to pick up shit from Shark Tank. I'm going to pick up shit from this. I'm going to read his book. I'm going to go talk to him. I'm going to this. Man, that shit don't mean nothing. Let me help you to understand something so you can see it just more clear. Most of y'all learned how to ride a bike. Y'all didn't. Y'all had a fucked up childhood. But if y'all learned how to ride a bike, you didn't learn how to wheelie first. You didn't think by reading how to wheelie, it would actually help you with riding the bike. You didn't think that if you put pegs on a bike that it was going to help you ride the bike. You didn't think mag wheels, you didn't think having a diamond back, you didn't think any of this shit was going to help you ride the bike. So if a motherfucker accumulated all these things, right? The mag wheels, everything, the red inner tubes, I mean all that shit we used to get, the pegs, the handlebars, diamond back, all that shit we used to do as a kid. Right? And then they said, damn man, that's a nice bike. Yeah, I got all the accessories. When your mama gonna buy you a bike? I don't know, but when she ready, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be showing off, man. You know what I'm saying? When you gonna learn how to ride a bike? I don't know, man. But I'm scared of that motherfucker, man. But once I get there, man, I got everything. See how stupid you fucking sound? You understand? You got everything besides the thing that fucking makes money. And I use the bike because most of y'all scared to do the absolute bare minimum, which is get your ass into this game and make some money. So I have to teach you how to throw away your whole bullshit fucking mentality. The whole goddamn baby with the bathwater, gotta throw the whole shit away. Because you've been listening to smart motherfuckers who haven't built shit. And they've been telling you to accumulate all this fucking knowledge like you in college. You know, I'm a good speaker. You know, I'm a good writer. You know, I'm a good presenter. I know how to do presentations. You know, I volunteer at the homeless shelter. I'm good with poor stinky ass bums. I'm good with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with the Mexican homies. I know a little bit of Spanish. I'm good with the Filipino homies. I know a little bit of Tagalog. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with the Chinese people. I don't know no Chinese, but I'm good with them. I say, hey, what's up? Oh, because when I get into business, I'm going to deal with the Mexican homies, the Filipino homies, and the Chinese homies. So I might as well get my shit together. So by the time I get there, you sound like a motherfucking idiot. Look around you, young homie. Investigate your game that you got right now, man. And I'm telling you, you got a lot of bullshit that you think is going to make you something. It's like a motherfucker with a whole bunch of ties in a suit with no business. I'd rather be the dude who has a business and have to go get the tie and the suit than the motherfucker who got 10 ties and 10 suits and ready to go and don't got shit to do, nowhere to go. I'm preparing for greatness, as a lot of you dumb motherfuckers like to think about. You know what I'm saying? I always use weights on you cats because it's something that the majority of men have went through. If we try to lift weights, or we are lifting weights, or we doing something. And we could set a goal for benching 300 and something pounds. We could slap dinner plates on these motherfuckers if we wanted to. But we know that journey requires us actually laying down on the bench and trying to bench. I mean, all this good grip and hands and shit and where to put it and proper technique, that's great, motherfucker. But if you're not on the bench, what the fuck are you doing? Goddamn paint by numbers. You gotta learn Taekwondo by watching films. This game that we in requires full physical involvement, motherfucker. This ain't one of them things that you're gonna learn from the sidelines. But the game as it's been presented to you over your lifetime has been to accumulate things. You know, Freeman, I just want an eclectic mix of knowledge. If y'all don't know what eclectic is, look it up. It's like the best of everything, right? But I'm gonna have an eclectic mix. You know, Freeman, I dress nice. You know, Freeman, I know how to do it. You know, Freeman, I know how to do it. And I'm sitting there like, man, this is why poor motherfuckers and people on the street get over on you so goddamn fast, homie. That's why they show up, because you missing that actually get the fuck out there and do it part of your hustle. See? Now, y'all listen to me, and I appreciate the audience. I appreciate, trying to enlighten everybody, show them the way. But if I didn't stop this shit from going down the train, Y'all motherfuckers be coming over there to say, hey Freeman, can I send you my personal book? Can you sign my titties? What the fuck, homie? Nah. You know what I'm saying? See, as much as I try to hip you cats to what's going on, point the direction, you know what I mean, do my bloodhound thing, but what I'm trying to get you to do is realize yourself. And the biggest thing is for you to get out there and try it. You're going to realize later on as you grow in this chip chase why I never asked you to follow me, adore me, put me up on a pedestal. You're going to understand that as you go down through this business. If any of you cats are saying, wow, man, you know, Freeman is smart, Freeman is it. Man, I know you haven't tried to take on this game yet because it's like anything else. To a kid, Freeman is doing wheelies on a bike and shit, and jumping over ramps and, you know what I'm saying, doing all kind of shit. To the kid who get on the bike, he said, I could do that. He immediately says, I can do that. He'll go into the back, into his own little alleyway or wherever he could ride that bike, and he's going to keep trying to pop a wheelie till he do it for himself. And then the God becomes man, huh? Then the idea of Freeman becomes a regular dude. Then you won't be you'll be happier that I didn't go out there and shake your hand and you look up to me like, wow, huh? Come on, man, I'm regular, homie. West Side, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep saying that shit, but it's a thing of, you gotta throw that whole mentality away. A lot of you cats been listening to me from the very beginning. And if you haven't been listening to me from the very beginning, you've been listening to me for a good chunk of time. Right? And in this time, you know how many businesses I started, how many have failed? I don't charge you to listen to the Rise and Grind. I don't try to make no money off this shit. I know I can make money other ways. But I ain't waiting for another cat to come along. If y'all haven't started listening to these other dudes you think got the knack and could tell you what to do, and ask them what's some concrete shit I can do, did you get any kind of concrete? Did you get the mortar mix, motherfucker? Did you get the bag? Did you get the quickcrete, motherfucker? Did you get anything that will build a foundation from listening to these motherfuckers? You got to throw that whole mentality away. It is not about accumulating a whole bunch of knowledge to be ready to take advantage of when you get there. Motherfucker, get there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Get there. The only way to get $1 is to stand on a corner and do some kind of service, product, begging, whatever the fuck you gotta do to get that $1. From that will come the rest of the shit you think you need to know. Y'all motherfuckers reading the encyclopedia, homie. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, A is for aardvark, Z is for zebra. Okay, I know everything in the dictionary. Random fucking knowledge. But in this game, you don't need random knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? You need to say, I'm going to go out and sell cupcakes. How do I make cupcakes? Then you get that knowledge. Then you sell cupcakes and then somebody say, hey, the shit don't taste good. Then you sweeten it with something else. And then you find a way to make it, you put your own spin on it. Then you find a winner. And then you get to the point where you say, damn, how am I going to make this shit grow? How you going to make nothing grow? How you going to make flowers grow without the seeds? When I get the seeds, I'm going to prepare the land. I've already tilled the soil. I've already pulled out all the weeds, Freeman. I even sprayed down some weed be gone. And I let it sit there for a couple of weeks. And then I'm ready for I'm ready for things to grow. All I'm doing is waiting on the seeds. You see how backwards that shit is? Your mentality. Like I tell you with the white Jesus shit. I throw it in there to fuck you up. I do it on purpose. I don't care if you believe in a white man. That's your motherfucking problem, homie. I ain't here for all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I really don't care if you believe that Santa Claus is really real either, too, motherfucker. And Mary Poppins and the rest of the motherfuckers you believe in. I don't give a fuck about that. I jump on you to snap your bitch ass up from some kind of weird thinking you got. So you can say, this shit just don't make sense. Right? This shit, damn, man. It says it this way and I see it another way. Damn, how do I know what's real? Because my preacher because the Bible told me so. It's weirdness. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with you. But I'm pertaining to these chips and I throw that in there just to make your brain say, as soon as I say white Jesus, your brain clears out Because it's, okay, this motherfucker, he done insulted my Lord and Savior again. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to get over me insulting your Lord and Savior, and you still listen. So I know your brain has been cleared out, because once you say, why Jesus? And I make you feel like a fucking punk for having Thor and Hercules and Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man as your fucking heroes. Now we ready to talk chips. You got to throw a lot of shit away, young homie. And you've been listening to me for years. And sometimes we read those books. You know, I have a friend on, Freeman, you don't read as much as you used to. I said, well, when it's time for me to learn more as I go down this road, I'll pick up the books that I need. Well, don't you think you should just read books on leadership and all? The fuck I got the fuck? I don't give a fuck about leadership. I don't give a fuck about management. I don't give a fuck about entrepreneurship. I don't give a fuck about motivation. I give a fuck about my money, partner. That's all I give a fuck about. So as I start to open up the ice cream place, I'm going to learn how that machine makes ice cream in 10 minutes. Right? As I learn to grow my ice cream place, I'm going to read the stories of Baskin Robbins and Thrifties and Ben and Jerry's or whoever the fuck I'm reading about that pertain to my hustle. I ain't just picking up these books ahead of time saying, ooh, I have a dream. I ain't Martin, homie. I'm Freeman. I don't have a dream. I got fucking reality and I'm trying to fight for mine. Fuck a dream. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid shit. I have a dream. I have a dream that I'm going to be rich one day. Motherfucker, get up and do it. Wake up and do it. Huh? You got to throw a lot of this shit away. Everything you see on TV, everything you've been reading, everything you know has been some kind of propaganda. Because I told you a long time ago, no one tells you exactly how to make fucking money. You understand? Like the exact way. Step 1, do this. Step 2, buy product from here. Step 3, price it at this point. Step 4, sell it to them with this kind of pitch. No one's giving you that shit. So what are they giving you, young homie? What are you learning? What are you accumulating? How to deal with motherfuckers on the way up? Motherfucker, you gotta stand up first. How are we gonna get way up when you haven't stood up yet? You gotta listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't telling you to unlearn. That's a whole nother story. I'm telling you that a lot of the shit you have in you're accumulating, it's just there. You're just filling your brain up with nothing. Motherfucker, you know about all kind of shit. And I don't want you to ever think that I didn't go through this process. If you remember what I told you when I was in law school, I must have read like $800 worth of books. I read all kind of books, chaos theory, all kind of shit when I was coming up. Because I needed to find out information, but I didn't have no focus. But without focus, what the fuck am I reading? You know? Well, Freeman, I don't know what I want to be yet. Motherfucker, we ain't talking about being shit. We talking about making money. Again, don't think that way. You know, Freeman, I want to be a billionaire. Okay, how we making billions? You know what, Freeman? I'm pretty good at cookies. Okay, man, what kind of cookies sell? I'm going to drill down to stop you from being something and get you down to making something. But that's the cat I am. Right? I am, ooh, you know what? If I made an app, Freeman, this app, what kind of app? You know, I was thinking about an app that had to do with soda. What's the hook on it? Why motherfuckers gonna download your app? Why they gonna listen to your shit? Well, you know, soda is fresh at this. Do they need to know that shit? I'm gonna drill down. And we gonna get down to the real reason, the shit that make money. I ain't gonna let you sit. I don't even let my fucking nephew sit. Hey, you know, Uncle, I got a good idea. Hey, okay, good. Man, everybody got a good idea. You wanna ask a motherfucking bum? He had a good idea too. Shit. Throw the baby out with the BathWater. Throw everything away. Stop reading so fucking much about random shit. Think about picking a lane and getting into that lane. I don't care how small it is. You cats are missing the main point of money. Without the product, without the service, without the fucking begging, whatever you gotta do to get money, no money can come. You understand what I'm saying? I know you're smart. I know you look around and say, I'm smarter than them. I should be able to. Motherfucker, until we set up the apparatus to receive the chips, no chips will be given to us. Without Vegas, there are no chips. If I don't get to Vegas, there are no chips. Do you understand what I'm saying? Next time, partner.